Stop the Bleeding is made possible by Shire.
Family Education Day is typically done in a function hall or a hotel. So I ordered the stands and I booked the vendors, I hired the caterer, I ordered the stage, and then in a moment of just sheer insanity, I asked Benny to book the hotel, and he chose the Hotel California. Like the song.
You can check out anytime you want. Think of the flexibility.
I noticed when the vendors started calling this morning, the day of the event.
Excited for Family Education Day. Oh my gosh, we're gonna race. I can't believe and the ricotters are gonna be here. It's actually gonna be very, very, very fun. Oh, these look so yummy.
Mic check. I don't think it's on. Okay. It looks good in here, guys.
Jacqui screwed up.
Okay, yes. But Spencer, all the other times in the past that we've had to adapt at the last second, it was you who screwed up, so.
Yeah, but this time it was you. Perfect Jacqui screwed up.
Technically, it was you who screwed up.
Who would put me in charge of anything? Yeah. Oh, let the record show, by the way, my job was t-shirts, and they are already a huge success.
Eddie did those. This crisis is not about you, Spencer. So.
Looks like somebody's gonna have to save Family Education Day.
Ace and Goose, you are in charge of social media blasts so that everybody knows that the event has changed from a fictional place to this actual one.
On it. Actually, I was hoping I could have a little time to take my girlfriend around today.
That is so romantic.
What? Yeah, she's really interested in learning more about hemophilia, so I invited her along.
Okay, obviously, yes. Ace, you're on your own today.
Burn.
Oh, somebody should babysit Mr. Lafrac and Mr. Ricotta just in case they reignite their old tension.
Stacy, you have experience with kids, right?
I wish you were real, too.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Here I come to save the day.
They love free stuff.
Do they? Oh.
You're dismissed. Spencer. I see what you're doing, and you've had your fun with this, but I've got it from here.
Jacqui, after your next inevitable screw-up, I want you to know I will be there to save
Hello,
the
Mr.
day.
Ricotta. Yes, it's so good to hear from you.
Hey. You wanted to see me, boss?
So, Goose finally cut you loose, huh?
What? No. He's just busy with his girlfriend.
Well, lucky for you, my girlfriend explicitly asked me to stop distracting her at work, so I have got the whole day free.
But what about Family Education Day?
Exactly. What about Family Education Day?
I think we need a little bit more of an even mix on that. That's better.
And that's according to the retrospective and prospective studies analyzed to identify the optimal commencement for primary prophylaxis. Make sense?
Here's a simple pamphlet on treatment options. I wrote it. It's a normal talk.
Hey, Jamie. Hey, psst, psst. Is everything okay in here, or are there big problems that you need us to solve?
Spencer.
Oh, no. That's her don't do something voice.
I just want to make sure you're not so busy trying to save Family Education Day that you miss it. Why don't you guys go play basketball?
Jamie, that court looks terrible. You're a genius. Oh, but I don't just love you because of your brain. You're super hot, too.
Hey, guys.
Ladies.
Oh, you seem pretty easily irritated. Something wrong?
Half court. Pretty lame.
Yeah, pretty lame, but whatever. Yeah, when you said basketball, we didn't think you meant
Totally lame. Well, good news.
Now you got a second hoop.
Full court press.
Come to think about it, where's all that cool stuff we were promised? Where's that lady bleeder stuff? Where's that little weasel duck?
I don't know what a weasel duck is, but hey, full court. Day saved.
So remember, it's not about how you present yourself on the outside, because you can always give yourself permission to be you on the inside. Any questions? In the back.
Why are you wearing a suit?
It was on sale. Yes.
Why do you talk like that?
You know, I've never really noticed how I talk.
Why is your hair like that?
Let's stick to an affirmation question. Any on this topic? On this topic, yes.
What's an affirmation?
You serious?
I'm really proud of how much Slater has grown. I mean, watch me decapitate this puppy. I mean, dog.
Hey there, Adair. What do we have to offer? Free strawberry candy, clearly pink for pink. And Mr. Ricotta,
Anything but pink.
who do we have here? Handsome.
When did you say the Hemophilia B session was starting?
Did I say that? I don't think I said that. But look at all of this awesome stuff. Have you guys seen these things?
Looks like things are working with Stacy.
For now, but just look at the silent auction table. We've got the amazing LaFrac snacks right next to Ricotta's lame donation.
Napa Valley Weekend Getaway.
Yeah, it sounds pathetic. Ricotta is gonna get super jealous when LaFrac gets all the bids. That evens it out. Day saved.
And that's why issues in the developing world are...
For real, yo.
Woo!
What are you trying to pull, Duck?
What?
I think it's obvious. It must be one of Goose's ex-girlfriends who's still in love with him. I mean, who wouldn't be?
Now, Mr. Monty Premiums is a very tough competitor, but you just gotta stick with it.
Yeah, it's very important that you write everything down.
It's everything you have to
Excuse me, can you please pay attention? This guy may seem like I'm serious. He seems like a wacky dude, but he actually knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, we lost our insurance and it stank.
Pass it on, tell them.
Did you hear that this guy has no idea what he's talking about, and we're gonna lose our insurance?
I think it's going really well. There are no fires to put out. They're saying we're gonna lose our insurance just for being here today.
What? Jacqui always makes such a big deal out of saving the day, but it's honestly easy and really rewarding.
Hey, Benny, how's the food? Any problems?
No, food's great, but actually there hasn't been anyone here to translate for the Spanish speakers all day.
Is that true?
Let me check. ¿No ha llegado el traductor todavía?
No, no ha llegado nadie.
¿Estás seguro?
Estoy seguro.
¿Y has entendido lo que están diciendo?
Para nada.
Para nada.
Para nada.
Absolutamente nada.
Ninguna palabra, güey.
Pero tú estás seguro, güey.
Estoy seguro.
I feel like I'm having a big picture thought, but I don't want to look directly at it, or it could go away, like a magic eye.
Para nada.
Yeah.
But a big one. A big picture magic eye thought that...
Can I have your attention? I was told that there'd be a special workshop for women bleeders here, but there isn't. So
I can explain that. That's really...
Who else was promised something that this woman didn't follow through on?
Yeah, no, my band was supposed to play today, but then I forgot. And now I remember, but nobody reminded me.
That's because your band's no good, Iggy.
Okay, that is not on me. This is not a concert.
Hey, who moved my LaFrac snacks under the table? It was you, wasn't it, Ricotta?
I wouldn't eat your LaFrac snacks if they were the last snack on Earth.
You take that back.
No, look, free!
Hey, don't touch that stuff. I hear we're losing our insurance just because we came here today, and now you're trying to buy us off with this cheap stuff. What?
Ni tienen traductor. No entendemos nada.
Why is that at a hotel anyway?
Yeah, I thought this was gonna be at that fancy Hotel California that everybody was talking about.
Yeah, and I want to know why Spencer's been hanging out with Ace all day instead of calling good old reliable Benny.
You got your t-shirts? What more do you want?
Wait, you were trying to buy us off with these t-shirts? I thought it was a gesture of goodwill.
No, dude, it was just a screw-up that turned out okay.
All right, that's it. LaFrax, let's go.
One will-abandoned family, out.
We're gone too.
Well, I'm not hanging around then. Alguien, por favor, dime lo que está pasando.
Quiet.
Natasha, the women's session did take place. You missed it because you were playing basketball.
My bad, sorry.
Hi, everyone. I've had hemophilia my whole life, and I've met a lot of executive directors. And I hope you understand how lucky we are to have Jacqui. Putting on a day like today is hard. Running a growing patient organization is hard. Managing me is nearly impossible, and she does it all really well. So I just want you to give her a little bit of time to make her remarks and tell you the annual report, because I think you're gonna find a lot of your concerns are being addressed by the chapter, this chapter, our chapter. So just give her a minute and she'll tell you all about the exciting things she's doing here at Stop the Bleeding, and I think you're gonna be pleased. Jacqui, this is your floor.
Thank you, Spencer. Well, it's hard to give an annual report when we only just got here, but it's been a wild few months. We grew as an organization and as people. We attended our first advocacy day, sent representation to the World Congress, and introduced new families to the HTC and to each other. We had a great crop of interns. Some of us fell in love, others learned to love themselves, and some of us learned to read.
I don't think anyone will forget the struggle when I taught Benny to read. You guys filmed that, right?
We are a small community, us bleeders, and I think I can say us after all these years. I don't have a bleeding disorder, and I know how lucky that makes me, but I see this community, and you are anything but small. Small does not define you. Varied defines you. Your individuality defines you, and not just in your treatment needs, but in your talent and in your spirit. And we are going to work harder to live up to that individuality, because we are
hiring 2 of our interns.
I blanked.
Megan is going to be heading up our women bleeders department. And Ace is going to be in charge of outreach to the Latino community. Yes, you, Ace. And they're going to be working together on resource creation for people with hemophilia B and VWD and the rare factor deficiencies and all different aspects of life with a bleeding disorder. So another big round of applause for Ace and Megan and all the interns.
I mean, we had kind of talked about it, but I can't be mad. We needed to save the day, after all.
Okay, so, are you guys still mad?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Good. Natasha, are you gonna chill out a bit and stop jumping to conclusions?
Yeah, I guess. Megan, can you repeat what you taught earlier?
Oh my God, yes!
You're gonna be very good in your new role. Mr. Lafrock, Mr. Ricotta, are we good, at least for the rest of the afternoon? Thank you. All right. Well, then I think our work here is done.
Empanadas para todos. Pero también, por favor, recojan su basura. Esto es una oficina, no un campo.